Another day for Inside We Country PIDGIN News Debate. We don't meet up on again. Now for talk thing the way they happen inside the week. And Sabi say week will just finish them. We get chapter them for vote. We pass for Sunday. After the vote, we get 11 February to way happen. We go concentrate plenty on top these two big event them. Gando the way they pass for Inside We Country this week. But if time 11 we go enter to for Inside Quarter for talk other Tory them way they happen for Inside We Country, inside the PIDGIN News Debate. Country people them PIDGIN News Debate. Now two people that they ever talk with me, so they we three, and we go start with the first person, Hashimu Adamu. Good afternoon. Thank you again for your time.
Good afternoon, Ambassador, and I salute all my way to watch the program. When I stay fine, when I go enjoy the program. Thank you. All
right, another person to deal with you today. Happy talk for you. Say Happy New Year for Sikasena at the first time they meet up for this new year. Elvis, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. Happy New Year as you start. I want to raise a lot for my own spiritual father, Prophet Frank. Other people they don't, she don't for outside day for listening. We because we don't come because they she don't for outside day.
All right, tradition for inside the PIDGIN News Debate. We start first for small Tory, then for corner side before we enter for the main Tory. This week, as well as Sabi say vote there be the pass for corner. Maurice Kamto to be the tonton. It be the try for make people them for understand why we be enter a party, agree for vote inside the week. And plenty people them they claim and they talk say they so na losses, say be na sense man. Elvis, you be Tory man and you don't follow up this arrangement. When you see the work away Maurice come to the make am for outside, wait till you feel for talk, you deal with the people there they talk say the man if face go shine again, or you deal with the people there where they feel say the man sabi to he do for this period.
I believe say man like Maurice come to a man where he get a brain way he be for high level of way he the reason fine. If you see man like he so he decide for no go in for this kind of election, now because he don't shut down, he don't put plenty things them on top of the table before he decide for do that kind of thing. You yourself, if you want, you don't try for go out for talk for people the way now people them. The reason why you no go out, that one and for explain and for make itself me be known for people them for outside this area. So the reason why you no go out now because 1, 2, 3 you know be actually be in place. And me yourself, I want buy idea for say this so ye for no go in now a very good idea according to me.
Okay, according to you, like Tory man, Hashimu, Maurice Kamto, time for campaign, time for vote, day for country, as we Cameroon Renaissance movement no agree enter for vote. He try for talk with population for outside for make them understand, and they don't ask you plenty two question, palava for Northwest and Southwest, so he try for give you own answer. One of the things that we would fit talk for Maurice Kamto as we welcome, now say no one can say make Cameroon divide. But he check say thing where Anglophone put they ask I'm not correcting. Wait if you talk na losses.
Okay, thank you, Ambassador. How we Mr. Elvis don't talk. Mr. Kamto, no be small man, na intellectual. Man we get big sense for head. He get a reason why I never go election. But man like me for my own level, I feel say a mistake. Because I remember like SDF for 1992, I think. They no be go elections and I show say the gap where they create at that time, they never feel encouraged today. So I feel say if it will be very difficult for Maurice Kamto forget that popularity way forget and this year for these elections. Okay. That's what I feel.
So for you, check saying a mistake?
No, I check saying a mistake. That's why I see for my own level.
Yeah, and Elvis, you try for talk say for you.
I try for make me understand say Maurice Kamto not just a leader, na person we eat feel for any other person. I even say person like you, the Maurice Kamto, we want look at inside the election issue them proper. You realize it so with the way things they actually happen for background before it won't come to limelight. Maurice Kamto be actually get all right for no go in for the election because at the level of procedure them for papers them it be blocked all over, and not be the only political party then that way they be finding difficulties for sell through with their own papers and for go for enter for palava this vote. So he the Maurice Kamto for if for stop for no go in for this election it will be because if he was succeed for go the number of council the way he say be a mark and forget them and the number of seat them way he was supposed to get them for actually get them because at the level of that they be like blocking one way or the other. So he say that for you for go in not achieve what you supposed to achieve better me stay back Instead now, I believe say he could instead get the popularity, because for now it's one of the political parties where you actually go in for election and it still stand. It still continue with the activities them. I not be one of the
but there are plenty people that don't try for talk saying to Professor Maurice come to do he no go fit for talk for 5 years. That means a party he named the no go fit for year for 5 years, and for turn up to for vote for new president if that period can reach, he no go surely fit for sick as a party no day inside. Plenty in the day.
I believe say this, so that one now a very sensitive one for that issue. But for tell you say this, so na man that way in movement, in activities, and you don't prove beyond reasonable doubt say this, so now somebody even after 10 years MRC will still be a political party and will still be the second opposition party for this country as far as me I be concerned.
You get something where you want?
Yes, I want to talk now. Say how will my Mr. Elvis don't talk. I don't see some mistake for no go that election. But mistake we don't do again. The second mistake now say if we arrange with the main opposition party too, the other opposition party will not say a strong one like SDF. So if they will accept the two of them, they no go election together. If we fine, but you don't find say me one loss, me the other one gain. So you don't leave SDF they gain, they lost.
Well, we know sabi wait the plan to for mine. We know if you sabi whether maybe tomorrow if you want turn back, if you join Kombi with some other political party, then it is possible. If you want to turn back with force, if you join Kombi with other party, they decide for come back with force.
Decide to come back with force, but I believe say political party like SDF for actually go in for this election with the kind.
Maybe we'll enter. We'll already start jump enter. Okay. For outside, we could try for start with the image we'll get for talk on top. We'll go start with Bamenda and how the vote it be happen for Bamenda side for early morning time for that Sunday. We vote it happens. Sabi say now mostly for the town there for town side where they save where people then be come out for vote, and Grand Tango says it be vote now for up station for side for Bamenda. It be vote now for inside Bamenda, no be now for Yawinde. Now SSF be one of the first people then after Governor Adovlele Lafrique says it be vote go put a vote. Adovlele Lafrique he thank the population where they be come out where they no hear say it dey so made the she done for house they she done they can do till where they be get for do as we he talk for Tory people them. Sabi say for inside Bamenda too, apart from these big people them, Grand Tango, we vote for Bamenda. Governor says it be there automatic. Say it be get for vote for inside town for Bamenda. We be get big minister like Felix Mbayu, minister where they call him say Felix Mbayu. It will be vote for inside Bamenda. And before they be one go vote for Old Town as we Tory enter for the EM, Minister Felix Mbayu it be waka for road with young boy them for talk say no for country Sunday and for talk say a vote not right for all man. So Mr. Felix Mbayu he be waka and he glad plenty for the young boy the way they be come out for talk say no for a vote day where they be the talk say me put them she done for house. So now the thing that way pass for Bamenda even as we Tory we be enter we here for Bengui they tell we say vote for them it be start late for sake say popcorn it be hala for that side. So for Bengui but total they no be here whether some person it be get caught or gone it be shoot some person but the vote it be happen fine for inside Bamenda with the few population. After we finish vote Adovlele Lafrique now for helicopter it be taken for Tonton for some other safe division them and maybe subdivision them we vote to it be happen for the Ngalajera to be the Sheikh Governor and so they no be one level it be now one of the people them to don't make am for that side. So for Bamenda particular for Donga Mantum people then say they try for look as we place it. So governor it be Tonton for see as we vote it happen and after I finish Tonton for some of the safe subdivision them and even division them for under EI for Bamenda it come back for conclude say all thing happen fine. Population it be come out for some place them for talk say no for this palaver for country Sunday as we Tory enter for we here. Now, Oga Hashimu, I go turn back for him for this side so country people them inside with studio. You don't see to a pass for inside Bamenda for this voting day. Even as we the result it shows say plenty people them the day where they no be vote, plenty the day where they no be fit for go vote for that day for sika this palaver for fear for their mind. But the total result it be then one way it show say some the day where they be come up for votes and the result. It don't already start happen. Palava CPDM we win and other one. Now, generally when you see the two pass of Bamenda, wait till you for talk for this day.
Yes, Ambassador. The first thing I want to say, I want to condemn the statement for Minister of Territorial Administration where we say massive attendance. They plenty people them be vote for Northwest and Southwest, where that will not be true. If we talk say at least vote don't take place for some town them, but that main town them play where they don't put enough security. So small vote don't take. Talk say like 20% or 15%, but they don't give about 60 or 70% where you know correct. But anyway, election don't take place. Nothing I don't see them, so we don't get nothing for talk.
Yes, and Elvis, this vote for inside the Northwest in particular before we enter for different side.
Yes, as the election, it don't take place. I want to say the election, it don't take place for some people, but for me, I believe say that one it just be like a drama where they play them, and we say we don't sit down, we watch how the drama they unfold.
Now, so for inside this chapter for vote, maybe we'll go finish for Northwest and Southwest. We'll be there too for Kumbam, even as we will talk on the other side for this chapter. Sabi say vote, it be happen for place where they call them say Kumba for Meme division. And for that side, a place, it be so quiet. This palaver for countries on the way people they be call them, it be make them way people them they no be fit for come out for outside for that voting day. But Ntundong Chamberlain when an SDO it be vote fine for up station after it be tonton go for different station them like Fiango for that side. So for Fiango with the vote just for corner Fiango market and place where they call it like diligent. We hear say for Kumbam early morning time for day for vote they be attack motor for elections Cameroon will be the go for side for Mabandam they be shoot the motor but even though as we people they continue so for that Kumba for that election day we hear say they cash one of the head boy for the polling center for diligence school na college where he be don't vote 59 times already before vote if you want come that one I just part for the patcha them will be the year but totally it shows say for Kumba all three councils they now they don't enter now for CPD in their hand.
Yes, they get right when they talk about say all the parties don't enter for CPD in hand. I believe say this so them get all right. Me all thing he enter with their hand because from day one it did like you get 2 picking or 5 picking them you get some particular one way you favor them. The other one them the level ground from day one from the campaign they actually be they actually get the way forward for campaign because they will get the security. One of the other opposition or party them they never get the security guard or military for work a guard them make them go in for election. And then secondly when they want to talk about election. The one the way they even go in, I want to ask them this question: when they will not ever stand for campaign, they work at the campaign with military. When they talk about vote, we actually go on and he go on fine for Northwest and Southwest as a whole as they try for make we understand. I want to try for make like for the Kumba, the Southwest, the number of police station them where they supposed for the areas were around 90 something, but when they bring them down for 9 and they talk about insecurity, so that means the ballot box them. They be secured, then people then they not be insecure. Because when you bring them down for 9, that means ballot box not go someplace now. But one time we put them for that area, make them vote. They go vote how? They not fit vote because if ballot box not fit be secured, man to way the vote, he says it not be secured. So that one I just believe say this so. Now something where they try for play around with people that are intelligence them, but I believe say one day as God you don't start to put work for this nation. It will finally come to an end, and we can know who stand.
All right, Adamu,
yes,
Ashimu, this vote for inside Kumba, well, the talk say the vote happened, but the two catch people them attention. And this man when they talk say he vote 89 times before the opening for that station, before the open station for votes. So it will be a big problem for people them for that side.
Yes, Ambassador. We already know this ruling party they play some games. I think that one of the games they make before this man, Maurice Kamto, to go in for that election. And if SDF be knows they will get the candidates where they don't get us sometimes they for take line out Maurice Kamto. They will follow Maurice Kamto your advice. Because they don't go in and they get almost nothing. Because of the way the election they don't be transparent, not be free election. They overget pacha for the election. So people they say for the North and South where they be talking election not take place. I think say they get right. The ruling party rule this country since 1985, and they since the president there for power 38 years. Change no day for North and South, so no they enjoy any facility where if we talk say more go vote them again. So people the way they be talking they don't vote self they get right. And then the people the way they vote, we know they can't be the way they vote. Not people the way they do for the party in power. Because they get their own small gari. So that's what I want to.
All right. So before we enter for the different side for this vote, one of the big problem where people then ask, one of the big people they talk and say this year, place like Northwest and Southwest, that spirit for campaign, people they know be over, feel them over. And even the paper then way they post and put our place, you know, be over them. Now waiting you where you look to it really pass, you check say even maybe the fact say people them they never really get that spirit for their skin. If you push them come up for outside for vote when they don't really get that anxiety, that glad way they be for their mind when they kind of thing they come.
Yes, truly speaking, Ambassador, if you there for Northwest or Southwest, you know go even know say election will take place because security first no day. How you go manage come out outside for go the place? How you go do your campaign now for hold them? All man day for bush. People they know the chop, they know get money, they know the work. They can't campaign now for who? So if this campaign never take place, we will be the hope, we will be the few election say not go take place. But the few places the way election take place, they know how they manage the election them. We know say no be the right way for do it. So their own results, na result that will not be the doubt. We know say the Northwest answer being a stronghold for SDF, but they don't lose almost all that seat there. Just because of the way the election will take place.
Now, Elvis, the fact say campaign, even when we Tory people then will not be fit for year. Say opposition party say be make campaign for place like Northwest and Southwest. Maybe for Southwest, if we talk say for Fako East, we get Honorable Fricks Etoke and Manamundo Emma. We then say they be make campaign for SDF party, the only opposition party. But apart from that, we will not be over get that feeling say opposition party then says they be fit for make campaign for Northwest and Southwest.
Abraham first talks to this, so the other political party the way they actually go in for this election, they will actually go in for accompany some other one then make it sure say they will actually get opposition party. Because we see okay like for Fakode, where Honorable Freaks he says be DVD. Now a person with a good reputation. Now a person where is struggled by everybody do all thing for make sure say make it try for put in a burst as far as this campaign it will be. Now only person that will be really hear about it for that side for Southwest, for Northwest, who actually campaigned for SDF. No name.
I believe say the only person say we hear for Northwest na Elhash Lawan
Bako and he get one party where he be based.
Yeah.
And we talk about campaign. What do you mean by campaign? You go for the people, you meet up with the one time, meet them vote for you. But when you sit down, you invite 5-10 persons then, maybe they can sit down for Ayaba or sit down for any of the hotels then, you give them drinks, you carry them inside same motor, they can sit down on a stage, sit down on a campaign. It's a game where we will believe saying a game we don't know the player, but I believe say any game where he get any match where it go on last 90 minutes, they always there for that match. Well, I don't believe say this, so this election it don't pass, but we for Northwest and Southwest, it actually should say they not include the Southern Cameroonians as far as this election it be concerned. Well,
we shall say report after the vote will happen. Great Tango, it congratulate population for Northwest and Southwest. Say particular say for Northwest, say the population according to the report, we come say population will be come out. For that side for Northwest, even beat the population, the record for people that they vote. Time when they get new kunkuma for we country, say plenty people that become out for the different divisions and subdivisions for Northwest where they vote.
As my brother on first talk said this, so he condemned the act, the fact said this, so Atanganji Paul he talk about say this, so the people they come out plenty massively. That means they come out in the numbers. Yes, this one election actually it be supposed the number of people they support plenty. Because now the election way it concern the person closer to them. The council na man way it be corner the people. So the one way concern the Kukuma, that one they believe say most of them believe say that happen for Yaoundé. So that one way talking like me try to make her like say in some another high man way it try to make her more understand say this, so people them vote plenty past time we be consider one. That one are just not nothing because we believe say this, so this one election we put them suppose in vote pass towards that time. Now normal thing. No, but you suppose I didn't understand why you go even she don't say we talk about that one say for TV. That one you no get nothing. Even man we no know nothing. Get for understand say that one it is supposed to happen the way it happened. So if only it happened.
All right, Oga Shimu, if Great Tango talk say people they come up plenty. report we Episcopal Conference, National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon, when na father them too, they be send their own people them for outside for look as where this vote pass. They send people them for 46 division them, and one of the report where they talk, they say plenty absent in the day. Some room there where they get 700 people them, now only 21 people them vote, and other complaint where they give them. Now when you hear the report for Episcopal Conference and the report for Gratango, plenty people they check for talk say maybe someone the one blame another person say he lie.
Yes, how I talk from the beginning. We own government, a government where they like for always exaggerate. They are make something look big way being a small thing. When you look the statistics, when you look for the statistics for that voting places there, you see place where they don't register 245. At the end you say 89 don't vote. Or see place they don't register, most of the polling station them now just less than 500 when we look at the statistics. So they show say the voting number be effective. So if one to call a spade, one to the truth thing, I said that voting not be effective for Northwest and Southwest. But we know how government they always talk say be effective.
All right, we go talk to take people them to go Yawende. Sabi say the vote, it no be concerned na only normal citizen. Even Kunkuma too, it will be get for go vote. Person way they go look out council for Saturday day, and even a MP, means a member for parliament, where go for National Assembly. Kunkuma and the chap Shantu, they be vote for that side, so for government bilingual school for Bastos. After we finish come out, after we don't vote, he say don't can do till we yield like Cameroon and get for do, and he promise say this regional vote. It come small time. What you hear from that announce when Kunkuma talk, regional vote, we go come small time for the country. That one have for put other people them for chair. I mean the big people them as well at the top. Whether governor delegate that chair go day or no go day, but they don't announce another big election when they come small time.
Yes, we hope say go be na true. Thing where they talk. You know, say man way don't be for place, or they don't say man way over be egoistic, way over like thing only for himself. We people did that tired with thing where they talk. When man don't, you don't tell a man anything where they talk, you don't even see any good thing about the thing where they talk. Because if you look for the whole world today, I should say one of the oldest rulers in the world, and in Africa we are the oldest president. Why is he oversteer to that power? You haven't got for that power. Me give other people a chance. But thing where they promise you, I wonder whether not true. But if not true, that means not fine thing. They make the regional vote where they go vote people, maybe like governors. And then maybe a government delegate.
Government delegate in particular, where they don't talk, say maybe their position no go there again after this vote will pass.
Yes, because since we will make the national dialogue, it don't talk of special status for Northwest and Southwest. But up to now, I never see any difference. You never do anything. Now man will be 80, how many years old?
87
years old.
87 born day for Thursday.
Yeah, so you're not going to live forever. Me hesitate things them up.
Elvis announced for head boy for we country palava for regional vote where they come. That one they don't start show say maybe governor delegate them. It be automatic say they get for shift for one side small time, but people that they talk say even the one they will bring them, you know, go so make sense. Now the same thing.
Yes, I believe say this will for you for announce regional election. Now a big step way you try for make them for we, because one of these major steps the way we take them for national national dialogue, it will be for bring in effective decentralization. And when you don't start to talk for talk about regional election, that means you don't actually strive for the put a word into action, which I congratulate you for that one way. You don't try for the do. But now me, I want to tell you as a as a president, as a leader, we be called by God to be there, because if they were there now, because God wanted me, he did for day. I want to tell you say this, so make it try say if this regional election must happen, make the ground for that election, make it be level for any person we want go in for that election.
Okay.
Me not be like the one way we don't see him and the one way he don't pass.
All right, we go come out vote for Yawende. We talk the other thing that they happen for corner voting day. We go start for Banjul, win a pad and sesep, the Kajem, camera Kajem, they be the fight. Waiting the pad them sesep, they be the fight. All then our people them for elections Cameroon for side for Banjul, where they the fight. After we they see another their combi way it carry paper them for vote. They go and so we been a palava for pad them with them sesep the fight, serious fight for Sika say, oh man, they protect na side wey small garri dey comot, pa say go find so they drag it, put it for down, pa e fall for down. Only for sika palava the paper wey they don't hold am for that side, so e no be dey easy at all for inside Banjul. Pa the uti coat, pa the way they get picking them for house, then say they turn up for the fight. Make we take una enter to for Douala here for Sebek for Subum, for inside Douala here for Sebek Subum. Sabi say na for them wey e dey so job to fill Kwagnan SDF mayor for Douala 3 e be vote, and sabi say the man just like any other person wey come for that side for Sebek Subum wey be the one of the center them wey they be the vote on Sunday is to e vote, but after we finish vote e come up for outside. Now wey they hold some party man trouble, e enter for them man wey una go say wey they hold e enter e come for vote with cat for some woman wey he hold am for a hand. So Jean-Michel Ninche e be don put some robot them say they go catch any man for Pacha. Also now the thing that we pass for place where they call am say Sebek Subum. Now we see this one na just some of the thing that way they happen for this election day. When you see the kind of thing that way they happen, you like civilian wait if you for talk palava for this vote the way they pass for Sunday.
Yes, Ambassador, this thing that the maker will not feel happy. We feel say we get a very bad electoral system, and you know the favor we really have fine. That means the democracy we not really get good democracy for this country. So Pacha over Dede, and when they want cash, all this problem in the camp because they describe the way they want make Pacha for elections, and way you know been a good thing. Me then look for way. Me then how we on Mr. Kamto where they call for Canada President Kamto.
No, President for Cameroon Renaissance Movement.
Okay, yeah.
If you call him chairman.
Chairman or
so
president.
now people there they want to take him for their own way. When you call say President Kamto, they go understand the difference. Me as Abi say being a president for Cameroon Renaissance Movement.
So maybe now one of those things them it be show say the election not gonna be free and fair. So if you go in there, you go get a lot of losses, you don't gain anything. Better me stay for back, me maintain but important dignity. You know, me not expose you for nothing say being a nothing party.
Now, Elvis, it don't just in a only small part of the team them because for side for Fumban, we begin Joya, we say be provoked with elections people them for inside. For place for QC, day for vote, we see when a person go carry people them, he want pay them money, say me the vote. Plenty corner side they happen. We just talk the one for Kumba, we person vote 89 times before. He want open the door, say me put the staff for vote. So all that small thing them, you should say the election, you know, be a one way normal when they catch some kind of thing they so they begin for deny. Even for Limbe, social media, the video they will say we image will get them for him. He should say Pacha be there for Limbe, we SD be the cry, say that they make Pacha always for command them for game.
Yes, I do want for talk say the election Cameroon, now they're supposed to put in place all those for block that kind of action. They mean they're not supposed to happen, but if they no do, then that means they get a question mark and they get an answer for give to the population then. And this one it don't show is it it like a disgrace. They don't sell shame by disgrace as far as election be concerned for this country, because not be only the first one, not be the second one, it don't they happen. And when they talk about bringing in force and for bringing so that me election be transparent and me be well to do, when you say about that part where they fight with paper for hand, who side the paper come out? Who side the paper come out? That one na question mark na underground game. Thank God say for this side they be actually put robot them, made them stand for look out Palava election. But how far they do look am? Okay, they no fit go into it all, but you don't be like a disgrace, and it na time don't reach we yourself. If election man should say they be credible as far as election be for this country, make them stand up as one and make them stand up or make sure say make things like this one and so make them avoid them. It's a disgrace where you happen say a whole country like Cameroon with a very big body like Elekam where they bring in other foreign people they make they can't for look Palava election. This kind of thing it is still happen. Yes, we not say it more happen, but maybe they try to put precautions as far as all those things them it be concerned.
Okay, yes, I can add like something. Even though we condemn Elekam and then with the electoral system, now my first time that for here, because if I for be honest too, the people the way they take over for whether I loom or Penja way CP didn't take off from SDF.
For who side? For Penja party for Paul Rikinge, yeah, we win. Then for Loom, na SDF you win back.
SDF and then another some council did the way the SDF mayor be say they be work together throughout the night and finally CPDM will take over and
na Penja, the mayor for David the SDF, he say he congratulate Paul Eric Kinge where he win. Say they don't all they be they work all night for C. So he no talk say he no see Pacha for
Pacha. So I be surprised say at least some president day with Pacha no be there and for Konjok for Camp Division around Yabasi day. Where the na party for Cabral Libby
PCRN.
Yes, now take cover because they say they don't get confident again for CPDM because they don't get road for that side for Konjok. Road no they and they don't disappoint them for many years development. No, they come for that area, so they don't decide to give chance for opposition. I think that the only 2 point that I figure for Elekam say they don't try.
Now, for these municipal votes, I be say normal people then they for inside the divisions them when them get the power for give the results inside the week before finish. We say Douala 1, Douala 2, Douala 3, Douala 4, Douala 5, Douala 6. Now CPDM, it don't win all the chair them. Place like Douala 2 and Douala 6. 41 chair and 25 chairs the way they get them for councillors them. All them na CPDM will divide the councillors place for Douala 1, Douala 3, Douala 4 and Douala 5, Douala 6 and 2. Now only CPDM one now. Where you hear the results. If you talk, we get plenty people that they talk say whether na CPDM or na SDF, they want the result. Waiting the fit do for these 5 years we don't give for them. They say money for councillors now it don't go up from 3 or 5% to 15%. So it means say councillors the mayor them they go get plenty power for develop. These 5 years, wait till you check say they fit do. They be the promise water and light like one of the main things that they will do for population. So say they will meet up.
Yes, Ambassador. If we want to look some subdivisions then for Douala, I don't know what I figure example like Douala 2. I think say the outgoing mayor where I think say I still win again for CPDM. It be like say don't try to do small work like for maybe fix road them for do other thing for open that quarter fine. You don't try like for Douala 5. I still say they don't try small to for that area. But I don't know about the other zone them. But we just hope so probably they fit do something better. But some of us be a bit disappointed for the results. Yes, we don't know whether Pacha be they or na say na so they be vote. But we'll be a bit disappointed.
No, Elvis, when you be here that results, we for Douala in particular, we concentrate for you for Sakasina for you day. All the 6 council them, CPDM no laugh with any of the opposition party. Douala 2 and Douala 6, CPDM wipe all the chair them, so it means say all thing now only them. Then the other council them, Douala 1, 3, 4, 5, CPDM get for Shidon with opposition party then like PCRN. Cabral Lebi, SDF, and Pius and MP party the way them to them they fight some chairs them for Douala here.
That one that will show how serious in other sides where the CPDM be there, because look for Palava election as far as the campaign be actually be for this Douala, CPDM be actually make some more noise past any other political party as far as it be concerned. They say when you work hard, you go chop hard. CPDM you don't work and you don't get them, but still they for inside the chop way they chop them, because the chop way it chop them, the chop way they don't arrange them, and make it not be surprising if you hang for a neck as far as tomorrow with the look at tomorrow.
All right, and one of the big people that we don't turn back after this week with the key result now for Jombe Penja. Paul Eric Kingem, a be day one time combi with Professor Maurice come to a party, but time when the vote they come, a commander combi in a Professor Maurice come to, who no service whether na combi we go take or they go join back. He don't win council back for that side where they call him say Jombe Penjam, and as we talk, Paul Eric Kingem a party. He knock CPDM, he knock SDF, and even other party them where they become turn up for fight. So we say Paul Eric Kingem, if you don't fair be a head boy or mayor for inside that town for 2008 before Grand Bikenekene for he enter from Gata, he come back. Paul Eric Kingem first talk we talk. Now say now he go one make and say all the things that we don't talk for people them for Jombe Penjam, they go see him say he go come true, and he talk say main governor he no disturb he when he want do he work. He don't talk say he go make Jombe Penja be some small heaven for it. Paul Eric Kingem 2008 last time we be there like mayor, but he don't turn back. He sure say he go make Jombe Penja town inside town?
Now one problem that I always get with most of these politicians, because at the end of the day, they make promises and at the end of the day, they don't go fulfill them. But person like Paul Eric King, a man way he belongs stand a man of the people, for the people. That means the person way he actually get the people at heart. So he do actually work for the people them. And if you don't there for place where you don't there, and the people that don't entrust the town back for your hand, now for yourself for sure the people they don't put you at that place today. So no, you don't do them. Now man way if you do the work, if you want them for do them. When you see people then take and they don't do that because they don't decide for chop all for them, only they want chop. But if you decide say me you make and make the place it be the way you want and me be, it go be. I like it words. You don't talk say okay, make the government it give you that opportunity for show the people them and for fulfill it promises them for the people. So we plead on the powers and we be na say wait, may they leave Paul Eric King, me self, me issue and proof for population say this so ye be actually be the person for manage that work.
Yes, the last time we be before on top that chair, money where they get for mayor no be over plenty. Now you go get plenty money if the decentralization they work out quick. But now when you see Paul Eric King Jombe Pinja na in town, you check say you go fit make talk we don't talk for come to true.
Yes, I be even glad when they be vote that man. I be like him. Because I be see how we Mr. Elvis talk. When you work hard to succeed, you look the sacrifice we don't make, even the number of t-shirt where the people they get up for day. They should say, no, you don't sacrifice, you don't campaign fine, you don't shake that people them. Now whether they vote for you. And we hope say go work. Because now they can't vote where they don't vote, they can't vote where I like them. We dey vote na personality and we don't vote na party. When you know the person if you whether they have which party you vote for you. So they don't vote man where they know say if he work and I sure say go work.
Now when we go talk generally on top this vote the way they happen for inside country, no be only for inside northwest or southwest where people they no agree go vote. Maybe complain or excuse go then and say they be get country Sunday for that side. But when we come for Douala, plenty of the places where people then vote will be get case for absent. Inside hall for 400 people them, you get only 89 people them. Inside hall for 200, if you get even 20 people them or 50 where they vote. No be only for Douala, yeah, when they do the same thing where people they no agree come up for vote. Now, big question how they ask, people there they big talk, say make people they no come up for vote. For inside Cameroon, in particular where they talk say they vote, you no get no head. You fit give them that pass mark, say na them cause I'm saying make people they don't come up for vote, or now for sick I say the people them they don't see say the electoral code says against some small complaint whether they don't come up for vote.
Yes, ambassador, I go see that one like for two way. One way na say that people way they be encourage them say me they not come on, they don't succeed small. People they don't hear their talk small. And for the other side, people they know say whether they vote or they never vote, the result are the same thing. You know they change anything. For all the years where people they vote, you know they change anything. So they be discouraged with the system. So man knows say if you vote or you no vote, you know they change anything.
Elvis, people there they no come up for votes. If you want to put pass mark, you go give them for people there they be the clock, say me they no vote, or you go give them for say you give the excuse, say electoral code you know define.
I could give the pass mark for first. As I will need to look into 3.
Yeah, only 3.
Yes, I will look into 3 because first of all, people they talk say me they don't vote, at least they don't win because they don't go in. And thirdly, now for sure say this so somebody like for the number 1 point, just a person like Maurice Kamto, people they are not supposed to support them for MRC where they decide to know as this matter on day if part for don't talk some boycott. Maybe to boycott, me could not get anything to do with election. Secondly, as far as electoral code it be concerned, they don't trust they don't trust the elecam again. They don't get trust for elecam because they know whether they go up and down. They go up because that day for vote, I try for find out some people then why you no vote. Say vote why? For waiting who? Why would waste my time? Where you don't hear a person where is supposed to make a decision through a ballot box, you don't get confidence with that ballot box, there's a question mark as far as that issue it be concerned. So this one now for now call on the electoral the elecam say this so when me them try for win back the confidence for the people them, and for win back the confidence of the people they need serious work. When they talk about work, they actually need for build for make them understand say because power for up way now a ruling party for the fact say he appoint them no mean say they must work according to you. What you talk.
Now the question I go ask na say you bite finger for person wey dey give you chop. You fit bite am?
When person don't give you chop, we bone and dey inside the chop, you get right for bite the my finger. Because if you no bite and that bone, it go hang for your neck.
Okay, and so for this palaver for election, and so the close chapter for now before we enter for different chapter, I want to ask plenty people they check say some people they talk say SDF like the main opposition party people that we don't sabi them, therefore follow Professor Maurice Kamto a foot down for say they go for the vote. When we see the result them we don't come out, they should say SDF don't fall. If you deal with that people there, they talk say SDF no for stand up for the vote.
I think they 100% would have they say SDF no get right for go in for that election. When SDF supposed for the try for look groundwork, look what you run the drum. When you look at from election for presidential election for 2018, SDF actually come right back for sure. Say this so they don't lost stamina, don't lost ground for people where they vote them. And when they don't hear about say this other election again, they carry and go in that one for 100% for disgrace themselves, and the population don't prove them for them. So SDF no be again opposition party for this country. SDF now, you know, as you get your woman, you pamper the woman. Tomorrow we give chop, the woman smile. Tomorrow we no give chop, you come stand for outside, shout for make a neighbor know say this so you never chop today for house. Now so SDF now the work will CB them for this country. SDF na woman for CBDM, and CBDM don't the treaty as the woman with the SDF be, and all people you don't show them for vote, maybe only for the talk vote, you don't show, they don't take the first disgrace, you know, correct for their eye, they don't take the second one where you don't stick up now. This one now for SDF for go back for their drawing board for ask themselves if actually they want to be a opposition party for this country. If they don't decide for be, if they don't want to be a opposition party, may them try for thing have to join the G20 or the G35 as the other political party they want to do, because SDF is no more, it do not be an opposition party again for this country.
Yes, Ambassador, may I just add to me, don't talk. We talk say Maurice Kamto don't make mistake for not go election, because it will be very popular. But party like SDF where they are stronghold than Northwest and Southwest, and where they know say election will take place for that side. How will Maurice Kamto be taken if they not go election? Therefore, instead here fine, follow Maurice Kamto. Then rather than for expose themselves, because they know say their stronghold election will take place for Northwest and Southwest. When after the way they get their support.
The SDF don't try for make me contribute them for outside. They believe plenty role model don't come up for outside city, so they buy them. They give in money for them for just can't stand for camouflage. But I don't understand if SDF actually be as a political party will be known in 1990s.
Yeah.
As a party will be known say no na party we we stand for we. No, SDF no for go in.
I think say they don't make mistake for go in into the election. How we don't talk.
SDF that mistake it don't plenty. Yes. Time don't wish for them, but I don't talk me then go back for drawing board. Ask themselves question before they come up for again for any election.
All right, and just so Sabi say already, 38 or 35 complaints they did on top table for Clement Tangana for Constitutional Council. Now palava for council vote them for some side for Northwest, and plenty of the complaint them in the common for SDF where they talk say the council resolve them. Now we go enter for chapter for 11 February for that side, so for Kumba as one already start see image 11 February for Kumba. It happened for Kumba town, but who side the school picking them, plenty them, they no show them heads. And for that side too for Kumba, we hear say for seeker insecurity, till we begin for pass for Kumba 1, 2, 3, then no be fit for a match for all sides. So now for town green under Kumba 1, we security day now for the match, and match pass it happen now for under canopy. You see as you put the shadow canopy, new grandstand for Kumba, now where they build them, so they be make them for that side. So for inside the canopy, we go take people them go for place where they call them say Kumbo. Yes, for Kumbo too, we be get image for site for Kumbo, where it is so Oga SDO, where they call it Harry Lenwi. It become for place when Gando we get for day, but one of the big surprise is you know see school picking them for that site, but if she don't small for inside motor for checks and everything they go do. After a salute, DO, he go turn up for inside, he go she don't small, the check sense, who them go come match, who they no go match. One time, as way it happen, National Youth Council people them, Now they say they be day for semi the match, and Okada people them sabi saying Gando for that side. It be day now with the match pass where it finish, and the match pass it end to Ndamba where it happen for them. Only for Sika Palava say it dey so. Population it no be day for match for Kumbo. We go take people them go for Bamenda. Inside Bamenda, one of the team that will see them for Bamenda side. We own for Bamenda. Now these people they be the deny say make camera no show them face. Or man, it be the benefits for down as we camera be the pass. We know sabi why we they deny. Even when they wake up, they deny say make camera it no show them face. If some place they will place it wrong, where you they no come up for match, make we take una go for Cambe. Cambe as we una go see am say with the photo or image. Cambe don't be one of the place them for Northwest Donga Mantum since so this palava starts. Any big Ngando he consign, young boy them and get them. All them they come out for outside for match for inside Cambe. So Cambe it no be quiet. If Northwest or Bamenda be dry and Kumbo it be dry and other place where they call them saying Cambe, young boy them and get them for primary school, college, and even big other school them they become out as we population it be glad 11 February for that side for Donga Mantum for inside Cambe. Now, Oga Hashimu, we don't turn round. Kumba, we go for Kumbu, Bamenda, and even Cambe. When you see them, Cambe, it be get plenty population. Now, people they talk say in those days, when you get big day for young people them, you know they ever force people them for come out. But this time, for the 3 years we don't pass, they only beg say people they come out for come match where bad. Now teacher they say they match.
Yes, Ambassador. If we look out, we go see say places like Kumba. They don't get population. Kumbu, no one child will not see for Kumbu. Now strong opposition places than that. But one thing I want to talk for Cambe and I say Donga Matu in general. Now place where Ambazonia they get difficulties to penetrate. Maybe they say they can be put them with a lot of maybe campaign from government officials like Mr. Calestus Gentry, Dr. Gentry, Calestus.
And Gerard Gala.
And Gerard Gala, the type of way they don't over campaign for the Donga Mantum, the Ambazonia not over get power for Donga Mantum. At times they even go carry their activities now for Bui division, for my own division. So when they be over penetrate my own village, even my family they go take refuge for Misaje, for Donga Mantum. So Ambazonia not over get power, why that they come out for them without any fear. But if I did for any other zone like for Bamenda or for Kumba, even me says I'm picking outside because security know that if you go keep my picking say one go match. So I think said people they don't do the right thing for the other places they had they never send out their picking them. Now the best thing that for do.
All right, and Elvis, maybe if you talk for a place like Limbe, we know Shwam for Limbe we get charge them where they get school where they no send their picking them, but even some school them government primary school them some side they na 4 picking 5 where they match. Wait till you check say if you make candidate people them for shidon for us for the big day.
I know one question about the big day. I get one thing where I want to talk am now. I believe say you don't reach your extent where youth themselves for some particular area they don't do reason. They ask themselves questions and they get the answers. Why? First, I want to talk about youth them for come out outside. If they celebrate the youth, they talk say youth them are backbone for country, no be so. How many youths them then they for some better position for this country? They know they who side we talk about it, they employ or youth them. How many youths they actually go in for as they employ? They know they go. They know they take them in and work. They want time when a day for Komogo march, they will Komogo march. I believe say some of the youths they don't start for the reason and within themselves. So time don't reach for them for put an end to the matter when they use them like slavery, for use them like dog them. When time for march, they come out to bring them, power and cash it down. We know they fit stand for 2 hours. They can't call you. They can't stand for 5 hours. Why they shouldn't touch them? They use them. They manipulate them. I want to say this to make them try for make sure say if they don't say youth them, they actually need the youth them. Make them bring the youth them into action, and the youth themselves they could participate for anything we concerning youth day for this country. I no one go for Palava address where Papa said he talk about the youth day, where he talk about 5,000 in the youth they give for employment this year. Now the same thing we talking about 2018, they go bring in 5,000 youths them. They bring in the 5,000 way I believe say Bibina Kutu them where they bring in the youths them. Now the same one they don't bring and they don't employ them and the same youth the way they kill am for northwest and southwest for the both sides. Amber na youth, the military na the youth them. So they don't decide they take the youth them now as the sacrificial lamb. That the question that I ask for them.
And for not Boko Haram.
And when I call on now on the authorities and where they be as Mr. President, I want to talk about employing 5,000 youth them. What to be the criteria then for actually bring in the 5,000 youth them? Because the other day some ministers she done for TV they talk about using a phone call, get if you get job, if you done for your office, you use a phone call. I want to have a talk of Mr. President say this so the way the thing it is shown now say this so make na phone call they use them, and for sure as you should say this so as they should don't they employ they don't use now they don't employ na put they qualify they employ na man way you don't work slavery today they satisfy your oga it takes second she don't for here.
All right, and just for Sabi for this palaver for big day for inside Douala here. Even as we population, the young boy, the man young get the come out, will be concentrate plenty. Now for Douala 4, where some of the school them, they no agree say me the match for Sika Palava say they no pay 15,000 for match. For some the day they even pay the 15,000, they deny them, say me they no match. So it be then a total confusion for some school them for inside Douala 4 subdivision. And when they don't ask question why they deny for say me they no match. Make we turn back Elvis. This palava for pay 15,000 for register at school before a match. They say reason where they give them. They say when you can match, we assign but you the make publicity. So you begin for pay 15,000. Some they pay, they no match. Some they pay. Some way they no pay, they no so deny them. Now, it happen day before Nkunkuma don't tell me all you then come out for make Cameroon for go for before.
When they don't make Cameroon, say make Cameroon go for before as president or Mr. President want me be, but some people they don't take wait to wait for want me go for front for doing like business. I believe say time they in for sanction that period they will be in charge and people they deny make the other schools and no match. Now a right for a youth for commercial say no, me I been a youth, I celebrate this day as a youth. The way the religion is saying that money it don't be inside the issue, where if money no pass, not to work for this country, I believe say time don't which way they suppose they ask plenty questions, they suppose stop all these kinds in them. We don't move. We don't get almost not just some few times more than our image as our president talks about 2035, Cameroon could be in a better country. Where they cannot think they know could happen. If you not stop on today. I'm not sure that tomorrow it will start up because
okay. May I just add one or two things?
I want to hear you because you said being a person for primary school.
Yeah, as a teacher too. You know, first time all batch party take to only for Bananjo, but this time government don't do fine thing. They don't decentralize the matching. Each subdivision they match for day because like my first speaking with Dave lower seat today. You don't spend all your primary school life, you know match because when they select one school at times one time it will stay like 10 years or 7 years before they select one for the second time again. So by this time they make a picking they match every year because for each subdivision all schools are supposed to match. Like for that other time they have Douala 2, but presently that they Douala 5, but they know they select any and they know they ask any amount, even though we didn't have for public school. So no that now only private school
no, for the palava even government school too they be asking 15,000.
Yeah, I think say no
private
correct.
School 15,000 and one day way they do degree pay, they no match for that day. Just as private school, so
I think say no fine. You know be good thing, ambassador. I think say they don't do a very bad thing. Me government travel how you don't talk. Be the sanction period they be responsible. Why the other subdivision they don't do the same thing? I mean say the other subdivisions they have been matching be free for all the other subdivisions.
So I mean say surely stick with the one knock out the press Konak. They go put eye on top this palava for Bonaberry with the ask 15,000. We get case for people there they don't lose. We go start with this speaking where they call them say a Kenglo Cyril. Now the picking name that this speaking as one of the CE. He come up for housing, so he come up for the house for 5 o'clock for number 12 day for inside this moon for Bonaberry place where they call them say cat etage. Now for this speaking, he did she done and the picking he get 13 years as well here and this speaking come up for house since we come up for that day number 12 day for February moon he never turn back for house. So mami Ekoso lean patience he beg any person where don't see this picking a Kenglo Cyril say make it try for call the number the way they say for before tele 675 08149 381 679 or it take it for near them office for Bonaberry. If no be so, you fit bring am for Equinoxe Story House. Plenty dash e dey wait you. We get another case for person too wey don lost. The pikin name na Atakere Equiniwanik na Vanik na the pikin that, and this pikin he get na how many years this pikin was so he did for week before. Well, we never fit for CH. It is done for Pekka 21 and they talk say the pikin he come out for house for 13 days for this month and he get he did 12 years. Yes, he get 12 years as we see am for we before as we tori enter we here. So they will come out for house. They say no man no sabi since the time come out so we don't go, and the family in the back any person we don't see this their pikin take carry Queen Ivanik say make it try for call number we see am for before tele 654-110-561 674-484-948 or you bring it for Equinoxe Story House. This pikin in the top Queen Elisa and Emmanuel Macrae country top. They say plenty dash in the wait person way if you find this their pikin for them. With the social one say when they give that number, mommy them and papa they don't lost pikin, make person wey call now ask una money, say make una pay before they show una the pikin, make una no even take that person serious. Sometimes them no be say sometimes some of them all them native people them with the one that gonna stick. Elvis, thank you plenty for your time.
Thank you very much, Ambassador, and I want to thank Equinoxe for the work they don't do, and I want to tell them say thank them very much and contribute the don't for outside day for what we want to them say me then continue with the talk, even though the talk they do something they need to do but we believe say one day we go to talk and we go hear thing way we self with the talk for outside day.
Thank you, Elvis, and even Alga Hashimu, thank you too for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Ambassador, and I thank all teachers, my colleagues, and I salute all non people in special period for listening for my own village.
All right. Once a big thank you for all my way join hand for say make Tori Waka fine. Emos Fongo, Eric Watat, Rafael Dipanda, Malis. We get even a Severin Gondi, we say be did it for making them for happen, and other people that like Francis Boyum with Ledu, where they make things for happen for this side. Rebroadcast, it go day for Sunday for some time. On a whole I'm tight for outside.